I'm going to talk about one of the most underrated topics in this industry, and that is how to flirt. So, without further ado, here are 5 ways to make any interaction flirtatious. Hey guys, Jared Syke, Lawrence here, as featured on Oxygen's Bad Girls Club, A&E's Born This Way, ABC's Dayline, and MTV's Made. The first way that I'm going to talk about is innuendo. All right, now if you actually think about what is flirting, flirting is just being playful with people, but there's always one of 2 things being added on, and that is either a sexual connotation or a dating connotation, okay? If you already know how to be playful, you know how to make jokes, you know how to have fun with a girl, give her that little bit of a look, then you already are one step closer to knowing how to be flirtatious, right? Step number 1, innuendos. Have a sexualized innuendo. Have a dating innuendo, okay? If a girl looks at you or she's checking you out, you could basically say something like, oh, I see what you did there. I see you checking me out. You're calling attention to it. There's that little bit underneath the surface playfulness that tells the girl that you're having, you're being a little bit sexual or being a little bit dating. A dating frame could be something such as, you and I would never get along, we're just way too similar. This is not going to work out. This is just not going to work out, right? That's an innuendo. The innuendo, what you're basically saying is that a relationship is potential here. Now, obviously you're pushing her away in this case, right? This will never work out, but the innuendo is still clear. It is still saying that there is a dating connotation here. So that's the first step, okay? Now, the second step is challenging a girl. I've been doing this for almost 15 years, and I can tell you straight up, yes, women like sex, they like attention, they like the validation, they like when a guy puts in effort, but they love a challenge. When you find different ways of challenging a girl, that creates a great flirtatious frame. It also does something better for you. It actually puts you in the role of being the prize. So for instance, I personally love taking girls out on our barcade dates, those bars with the, where they have the arcades and you can play basketball and whatnot. So something I might do is while I'm playing with her, I might go, you know what? It's prison rules. And I might bump her out of the way or hit the ball out. That is flirtation. That's being cutesy with her. It's also giving her a challenge of saying, let's see what you got, right? Women love a challenge, present it to them, and you're gonna see them actually start chasing you. So many guys constantly pursuing girls. If you want a real flirtation, let her pursue you. Be that challenge. Find ways to challenge her. Now onwards to number 3, misinterpretation. This is a little bit more advanced. This is not for the newbies. But if a girl says something, or maybe even does something, that you can misinterpret as being either, again, sexual, or that she's into you, there's some kind of dating vibe going on, then you are another step closer to having that flirtatious vibe. An example from that might be, she goes, I don't know, she's holding like a bubble wand, right? There's something happened to me recently where the girl's like holding a bubble wand. And you could say something like, wow, you really know how to work that thing, don't you, right? You're misinterpreting what she's doing. Or maybe she says, here, why don't you grab a seat? I see what you're doing. You want me sitting right next to you. That's pretty clever. Now, she obviously didn't mean that, but you're misinterpreting her intent as saying, yes, you want me to be sitting next to you. Again, that's how we make it flirtatious. So anything a girl says that I can misinterpret in any way as her being sexual or some kind of dating frame from her, always, always, always to my benefit, okay? Now, if you're a little bit more new, the next 2 ways are gonna be right up your alley. The first one is the role play. This is probably by far the easiest way to make any single interaction flirtatious. All you gotta do is put her in a role where the 2 of you are dating or there is some kind of dating frame. So for instance, wow, you are awesome. You know what? That's it, we're gonna run away, we're gonna go to Vegas and get married. Or another classic one is I'm gonna make you my girlfriend for the next 5 minutes, all right? That's all you get. So any kind of role or role play where you guys are dating, you guys are married, anything along those lines is so money because now anything you say comes within that role play, right? I'm gonna tell you straight up, one of the greatest things I've done is I'll propose to a girl right there in the bar, and then I'll introduce her to other guys as my fiance. The moment she starts playing along as my fiance, we walk arm in arm and I introduce her. Sometimes guys will even buy her shots. It's amazing. The more she's invested in the role of being together. So If you're brand new, and even if you're not, that is the easiest way to get things flirting. The final way, the fifth way, is something called role reversals. Now what a role reversal is basically anything a girl might say to the guy. Something like, you're not gonna get in my pants acting like that. Hey, my eyes are up here, right? Basically anything girls would say to a guy that implies that you're a challenge, again, going back to the previous one, hard to get, or just, stuff that usually the girl has to say to ward off guys. Now this is brilliant for a couple reasons. Number one, again, makes things flirtatious, because usually the things that girls say that guys don't have something to do with either sex or with dating, right? But it gets even better. With role reversals, yes, it's very comical, yes, it's very funny, and it gets that flirtation, but now you are giving her the objection before she gives it to you. I'll give you another example. Let's say I want to bring a girl back to my place, and I say, just so you know, no sex tonight, okay? I'm telling you right now, I'm a good boy. I don't do that, so no sex tonight. The brilliance of this is now she can't make that objection. She goes, yeah, just so you know, we're not having sex. You go, well, yeah, I know, right? That's what I said. I already told you. So role reversals, it shows that you're socially intelligent, it makes it flirty, it's very funny, and it stops you getting those same exact objections. Really, really amazing thing to add to your repertoire. Now I'm telling you straight up, if you already know how to be playful and have that fun vibe going, and you incorporate these 5 things into your interactions, it's literally guaranteed to make them flirtatious, okay? So I hope this is valuable to you. I hope you guys really like this. If you did, please, please, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, comment down below, and just hit me up and tell me, what do you want to hear about? How can I be of service to you? Thanks for watching, guys.